here in this first quarter. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. He'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Bell. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, to a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Come on. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. That'll bring up second down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
It cranked up.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Montez Sweat. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Second down. After the sack on first down, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And that will be incomplete.
That's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on fourth down here. Trying to lay one up deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Chris Jones on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second and 9, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Bobby Bell able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. 3rd and 12. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Trying to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they get a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And Jackson throwing once more. And the Steeler pressure too much, and he's going down. Mean Joe Green coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh my fucking God! This is gonna get behind him.
A defensive breakdown.
No way.
A pickup of 16 on 4th down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
Kansas City Chiefs, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
The toss right to Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
The stop made by Joe Green.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Hard throw, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
What you feeling like, man? He's gonna kick that.
Boy, a call like this certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl.
Oh, and that blast.
Go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Kamara. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tackle made right at
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in the field goal range now at the 27-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And Janikowski bangs it through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Oh, come on, bro.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation,
oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
Jackson's pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Final shot before the half from Mahomes.
I thought you were going to
Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Ooh, I thought you were going to the right
for
side.
him, a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison of the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown. 75 yards.
You recall them all, and what a play here. Another pick 6 in the Super Bowl. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Yeah, 0-3.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 11 yards there, first down. We know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
Why is he young?
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. To throw again is Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Marvin Harrison, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Rod Woodson on the cover.
Oh, my God.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
And it's complete to Kelsey.
Oh, my God. They think he threw it right in front of his face.
Conversion. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. Derrick Henry. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught by Moss for a Chiefs touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
The Chiefs.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And the Steelers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 13. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Henry. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Steelers.
Again, it's Henry. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Well, from where we sit, Brandon, it certainly appears that that touchdown should just about do it.
Probably, but I'll play the analyst here. You know we've seen some crazier endings.
That we have. It may